Slurpy up, my G's. Hope you guys are doing great. I've got a really quick little tutorial for you guys today. I just wanted to show you my favourite way and the most effective way in which I like to use Convolution Reverb. And we can use the new free plugin from Waves as an example, the IR Live. So we can use this as an example. So this can apply to whatever you're doing, really. If you're trying to put some convolution on your drums or on your basses, on your leads, or on your vocals, any of your important main sounds. So in this case, I'm going to do it on my drums here, on the Funky Drummer drums, the new break that was sent to me from Khan Samples, which you might have got as well. And if I really wanted to, make this drum break sound excellent, like nice and big and powerful, and use convolution, then I wouldn't put it directly on the channel. Instead, what I would do would be either bounce the channel down to a new, bounce it out, or just copy the channel, and I'd have two channels with the drums, and I'd have the convolution on one of them, and I would have it set to 100%. So that means then I've got the full dry signal of the original drum sound, and now I've also got the 100% reverb signal on a new channel. And then what I would do is I would find, I'll leave the volume up high to begin with, and I'll just scroll through the convolutions until I find one that fits really well with that sound. Same thing applies to basses or leads or vocals. Find one that fits, and you can hear it when it's really loud. And then after that, you can simply do a bit of EQing, turn it down a bit, and that kind of thing, So let's go through some of the sounds. And let's say, realistically, often when I'm doing convolution, I'm actually going to do really tight reverbs. And that's why I like this one from Waves, because it's got things like a car interior and stuff like that, really short ones. So that's already a great one there. So I'll just run through a couple more, but this one already sounds sick to me. You know what? I already smashed it with the bass. Yeah, it really makes it massive, doesn't it? Still tight, but just massive. I don't really need to do much on that. But realistically, what I would do is do a bit of EQing, because we don't need so much reverb in the low end. But yeah, perhaps we could leave it around there. Maybe I could add a touch of compression as well, just as a kind of way to control the whole volume of it a little bit, essentially. So hopefully my face won't be in the way of this, but basically I'm just going to do normal compressor with, nothing crazy going on. Like it'll control the level of the snare a bit. As you see, the needle will move back on the peaks a little bit. So there we go, we got that. And then if I mute it again, can hear what a difference it's made, can't we? And then, do you know what? In this case, I quite like it with the low end in. So what we'll do, because I really like the low end power of that kick, the way the convolution is responding to it, we'll leave the EQ off. We'll just turn down the convolution first. Turn that layer down a bit, and then we've got to make sure our master's not clipping as well, so let's chuck a clipper on there quickly. And now what we can do is we can group up these two channels together, so the dry and the convolution together. And then I can add an EQ on here, a nice little mid-side EQ, and take out some of the stereo in the low end. Yeah, maybe just around almost 120, and then we've solved some of the issue with there being too much side information from the convolution layer in the low end, and then we'll just blend the volume one more time. And there you go. If I A-B it for you, just the drums dry with no convolution. With the convolution, sound really nice and fat and massive and wide and still clean and tight now as well. And there's so many other impulse responses that might actually be better, but I wanted to keep the demo short, and the bus one was pretty good already. That's pretty nice. So that is also already really leveled up the drums, you know, by doing some convolution layering. And again, because I've done everything on a layer with convolution at 100% on the wet, I've been able to leave the dry sound, in this case the drums, or it could be any other sound, leads, vocals, bass. I've been able to leave that all nice and dry and powerful, and then the convolution layer, as you see, is completely purely new additional harmonics on top of an already pre-existing great break. Yeah, so we're only adding, we're not subtracting. So that's just my little tutorial wrapped up for today on how I like to use convolution for maximum impact. So I hope that helped you guys out. May I remind you as well, if you guys want any production lessons with me, I have links to book in to my calendar down below. I'm also available for mixing and mastering work. You can email me for that. And I've got a load of preset packs on my website for Serum, Phase Plant, Vital and Current. And I've got a great community over on Patreon as well. We've got a great Discord over there. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. All right, that's it from me today. More from me very soon. Much love.